I'm Dr. Leslie McElrath with Monarch Ideal Care, and today this is Stuff Nobody Teaches You, Doctor's Edition. So, we're going to start off with healthcare profits. Where are your healthcare dollars being spent? Who's receiving this? What does this all mean? What does it all look like? Okay. Because this is a big thing right now with the economy being in the toilet and all of the issues and the CEO that got killed a while back. Everybody wants to know where their healthcare dollars are being spent. And so, as a primary care doctor, as a private practice doctor that does her own billing, I can tell you where that money is going. Okay. So, if you have private insurance and you're paying for it yourself, you're paying roughly on mid $500 a month, right? So $500 a month is going towards your premiums. That is going straight to the insurance company. If you are getting your insurance through your job, you're probably not even seeing that money because it's happening before you even get your paycheck, right? That's just kind of that part of your benefits package. So $500 a month is going to your insurance company. Now, let's say you need a doctor's visit, whether you're a sick visit or let's say you're just having a well visit. Everything is fine. You just want to check in and make sure everything is doing good. So you schedule an appointment with your doctor's office and you have to give them a $25 copay. Copay, co-insurance, that is your portion of the payment towards whatever your insurance company is going to cover. All right. So you go in, you see your doctor, everything's copacetic. You've paid your $25, and for you, everything is done. But the money does not stop there, right? Remember, every month you're paying your $500 to your insurance company. So you saw your doctor, the doctor's office bills the insurance company $200. They say for this well visit, it costs $200. Well, what your insurance company will do is say, no, 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 you can't charge our people $200. You can only charge our people $150. And so let's say they approve $150 for this visit. All right. They say $150, here you go. But the problem with that is that your insurance company usually will not actually give that $150 for at least 45 days up to 90 days, right? So for a month and a half to 2 months, possibly even three, your doctor's office is not seeing the payment for the services that were provided. So let's say they get $150 from the insurance company. Your doctor, the person that actually saw you, whether it be a doctor, nurse practitioner, physician assistant, they get about 11% to 30% of that submission. Now remember, they are the person that did the work that allowed the insurance to be billed, but that extra money has to go towards overhead, keeping the lights on, keeping the malpractice insurance paid for, keeping the nurses and the MAs and the schedulers and the billers and all of those people that make that office run have to be paid out of that money that comes from your insurance company. So your doctor's office billed $200. Off the top, your insurance company said, no, we're not giving you $50 of that. We will approve $150, right? Your doctor, the person that did the work, gets between 11 and 30% of that. Now, what if you haven't met your deductible? Because most people don't meet their deductibles. The deductibles are crazy high nowadays. So most people aren't meeting their deductibles. When that happens, your insurance company says, hey, we're only approving $150, but the patient actually owes you that $150. Now, remember, it took them 45 to 90 days to even tell us this. And so now the doctor's office is reaching out to you and saying, hey, you owe us $150 more. That's where it's happening. But remember, every single month, you're paying $500 to your insurance company. So if it took them 2 months to tell your doctor's office that they were only giving you $150, you've already paid them 1,000. That's where the healthcare profits are going. It's not going to the doctor. I swear to you, it is not going to us. I just met a doctor recently that said for a pediatrician, one of the lowest paid doctors out, a fully functioning, fully practiced pediatrician could charge up to $600,000 in services to health insurance. She was being offered at the height of her career a third of that in her salary. But she's the one that does the work that takes care of those children. That's where your healthcare dollars are going, into the pockets of the insurance companies. You have options. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't have options. Not having insurance is an option, but you still got to take care of yourself. So, what are your options outside of that? See me again for another video. I'll tell you what you can do.